Welcome everyone. I am Pratiksha, All India rank 83, and today you are going to learn the cleanest, simplest, and most effective method to analyze GATE PYQs. This system is the entire reason I could jump from rank 6672 to 48. And by end of this video, students from all the branches will be able to decode GATE the same way, and I'll show the exact analysis for each branch by end of this video. So do watch till end. Now let's understand what PYQ analysis actually means. Most students solve PYQs, but very few actually analyze them. PYQ analysis means looking for patterns, understanding why questions repeat, identifying micro topics, and finding scoring clusters. Please understand, PYQ analysis is not about memorizing, it is about decoding the examiner's mind. To make PYQ analysis extremely simple, I have broken it down into 5 layer system. Do catch your pen and please note each of them. Each layer uncovers a new pattern in Gates' question setting logic. Layer 1, the most powerful frequency analysis layer. This is where you check 10 to 15 years of PYQs and break them into micro topics. You will identify that certain topic appears more than 8 times. These topics are extremely important, predictable, and therefore you identify scoring zones. Layer 2 is concept families. A concept family is when different questions share the same underlying logic. For example, knapsack, LIS, LCS belongs to same DP family. Open circuit test, short circuit test belong to same transformer family. Bode plot, Bode phase, Bode slope belong to same frequency response family. Once you master a family, you will be able to solve all the variations automatically. Layer 3 is question architecture, wherein you have to understand what kind of information is given in question, what is hidden in question, by which I mean what things you need to assume, what is the core concept being tested in the question, what kind of traps are expected in this question, and which formula to be applied in this question. So, this is layer number 3. Layer 4, GATE is not testing memory. So, layer 4 is about examiner's intent. Let's understand. So, the intent of examiner is not to test your memory, they are testing your clarity and application under pressure. So, examiner often checks boundary cases, edge cases, opposite cases, misconception areas. They don't twist questions so much. They just twist enough to confuse students that and to differentiate the ones who only memorize formula without understanding concepts. So underlying principle of examiner's intent is conceptual clarity is much greater than memorizing formulas. And the fifth layer and the secret layer is difficulty rotation. GATE rotates difficulty of subjects every 2 to 3 years. For example, some years one of the topics is very hard, next year it becomes easy, and this cycle keeps repeating. So, once you analyze the trend of difficulty of the topic, you will be understanding exactly the difficulty level and the questions they will be asking next year, and hence plan accordingly. Now let's break the same pattern from for all the branches. CSE, EC, EE, mechanical engineering and civil engineering. Let's break it down for each branch one by one. High frequency PYQ families for computer science. Please take screenshots of these slides and prepare accordingly. Topics ranging from DP, graphs, operating system, DBMS, computer networks, TOC and digitals are being noted. High frequency PYQ families From electronics, for electronics engineering, so from network theory you get Thevenin, Norton's, transients, resonance. First, from signal system you have convolution, Z transform, Fourier sampling, analog op amp, BJT, MOSFET regions, filters, communication, AM, FM power, signal to noise ratio, BER, capacity, and in EMT there are certain topics. Similarly, high frequency topics and PYQ families for electrical engineering. So we have topics from machines, power system, power electronics, control system, and network theory. Please take note of them and prepare accordingly. Similarly, high frequency topics from mechanical engineering. You have topics from thermodynamics, heat transfer, manufacturing, SOM, and FM. Then from civil engineering, you have topics from geotech, transportation, environmental, hydrology, and structures. Now let's understand the mechanism behind how PYQs repeat. So PYQs could repeat in various form. They could be straight repeat, which means formula application is same, question is same, only number changes. There could be twisted repeats, which means the concept remains same, but they tend to ask it from some different angle. So here conceptual clarity is required. Disguised repeat, which means question appears to be from different topic, but it actually uses the known concept itself. So you have to identify the application of concept. Then there is fusion repeat, wherein two or more concepts actually merge and they frame a question. And there is NAT repeat, which is pure numerical. So you have to put in numerical data and get the exact answer by substituting the formula. So that's short, clean, neat, and extremely effective structure of PYQ analysis. This system is what helped me build predictable scoring and jump my score, and it will help you exactly if you prepare in the same way. For more such content, do follow the channel. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment, and please let me know what you need more. Till then, keep working hard, pushing your limits, and let's crack this time and prove ourselves. All the best and see you in next video.